Yeah, there you go. Yeah, hold on.
Well, nobody wants to go first, so guess what? It's me. I can't really begin to describe the feeling that I feel inside at this moment, so I won't try. What I'll do is I'll thank a lot of people. I'm going to do it chronologically, somewhat of a historical. I was a history major in college for a while. So, first of all, I want to start by thanking Tom Fogarty. I miss him. And Tom is the one that got the rest of us in a recording studio when we were 15 years old, backing him up, trying to get a record deal. So he was way ahead of his time. Demo tapes now are, of course, guys at the gas station you drive in, they have their demo tapes. Nobody had a demo tape in 1959. So Tom, thank you for that. I know you're here. I want to thank John Fogarty for sharing his immense talents. I want to thank Stu Cook for his solid bass playing and his friendship for 34 years. I want to thank Fantasy Records for putting our records out when no other label in the world was interested in Creedence Clearwater Revival. I want to thank disc jockeys around the world for playing us then, breaking the band, and for continuing to play the music today. I hear it all the time on the radio. I want to thank our fans. That's an obvious one. None of this would be happening if people didn't love us, and we love all of you, whoever you are, wherever you are. I want to thank the Hall of Fame nominating committee for thinking of us, and I want to thank everyone who voted for us and everyone who didn't vote for us. What the hell? I can take it. I have some things that I want to say about the future, and I want to thank Mr. Cliff Bernstein for putting the SDQ, formerly Sir Douglas Quintet, together with Elektra Records' Non-Such label. I want to thank Bob Krasnow for his support, Nancy Jeffries for her diligent work, and look out and around summertime, there's going to be a great rock and roll band with some young people mixed in with it. They wanted to call it the best of young and old, and you know what that made me, so I prefer to call it the best of youth and experience. And of course, most importantly, I want to thank my family over here, my son Brent, my son Grady, my daughter Jamie, my wife of 25 years, who was with me when we were in the Blue Velvets in high school sweetheart. We've been together 31 years. My wife, Lori.
First, I got to say this is really awesome and very humbling. As you know, I've been kind of part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for a few years, and really never expected to be standing here. It's really, well, hey, can you dig it? This is really cool. As you know, I usually got up and had something prepared because I was speaking for someone else, but my wife always tells me to speak from the heart, so I'll kind of do it off the cuff. First of all, I just want to thank the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame people for making this possible. I'm blown away by it. I think we all are. I'd also like to thank my former bandmates, Doug and Stu and Tom. We've disagreed a lot over the years, but there was a time when we made really great music together. And I think that's actually the whole reason, that's the real deal why we're here at all. So thank you guys. I'd like to thank my brother Bob, who's been with me through thick and thin. Those of you that know me well know that there's been some thin, and we're looking forward to some thick. Thank you both for a lifetime of service, actually. And I guess I should talk about influences. So I'll just bring it down to one. I've got a new influence in my life right now, and it's my beautiful wife, Julie. And Julie, I just want to tell you, I love you more than the sky, and thank you for being the joy of my life. And finally, I really want to thank all the fans and the people who have backed this music for whatever it is that you find in there. I'm sure glad you do. And I always enjoy hearing the stuff on the radio and seeing people come up wishing us well. It's a great feeling, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Good evening. Wow, this is, as John said, awesome. It's, when we started playing down in the music room of my folks' house, we had no idea that it would ever end up in something like this, that there would ever even be this kind of recognition for the music that we love so much. You know, as we sat there listening and learning from records, the artists that we loved, copying every note. I mean, that was the whole goal then. Then came the goal of maybe one night we'll earn $100 each. And then the phone kept ringing off the hook, and I guess the rest is sort of more than geography. You know, I mean, this is a worldwide thing. The Hall of Fame is more than the people inducted in it. It really is about the fans, because if it wasn't for the people that love the music, there would be no reason for all of this. So I really have to thank all of the Creedence fans, the old ones and the new ones that are coming along, picking up their folks' CDs, LPs, tapes. I'd like to thank my folks for encouraging me, and my wife for putting up with me, Laura. Thank you, babe. It's been some crazy times. I'd like to thank my bandmates, John, Tom. Tonight would have been a big night for Tom, and I know he's there with us. I got to thank my partner, Kaz. Outside of Al Jackson and Duck Dunn, I can't think of anybody else I'd rather listen to than me and Kaz. Really, folks. When it comes to rhythm sections, I'm particular. Jack and Ginger. I mean, there's some classic ones, but I know Doug and I are like a hand in a glove. I'd like to thank the Hall of Fame for thinking of the four of us. I know that it means a lot. It really does. I'd like to thank the people at Fantasy Records for being there when we needed it at the beginning, buying an amp, paying for the first album, getting the door open. You know, a lot of stuff's gone under the bridge since then, but they were there when it counted. And thank you all for being here tonight. Have a big old time, huh?
I'm very proud and honored to accept this award from my father. I know he would have really liked to have been here tonight and would have got a great kick out of being here. I'm sure if he was here, he would like to thank the guys in the band, Stu and Doug and John, for all the time and music that they made together, because this is where they ended up. I'm sure he'd also like to thank the record company for giving them a shot and an opportunity to make the records, and it took off on its own. And Dad, wherever you are, Trish, the kids, me, the family, we all love you and we miss you. And this one's for you, pal.